What's up, gorgeous girls? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to share with you my pregnancy essentials. So these are some of the things that have helped me so far in my pregnancy. So at the time of shooting this, I am 4.5 months pregnant, so I will be 19 weeks on Saturday, which is crazy to me. I'm not exactly sure when you'll see this, but I can't believe I'm almost halfway there. It's kind of bananas. So if you're new here, hello, I'm Tracy. I put out brand new fitness, wellness, lifestyle, and pregnancy videos every single week. So I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and for everyone, please do click on the little bell icon so that you know every single time I have a brand new video that goes live. So let's get into the essentials. So first of all, I started taking a prenatal vitamin. So I am a huge fan, this is not sponsored, with the new chapter, perfect prenatal vitamins. So here's the truth, I can finally tell you guys. I've been taking these vitamins for years, so at least 4 years. And when I originally, we were trying for 4 years, so there's that, and that's a whole other video. That's not the topic of today's video. But when I first started taking these, I think I've been taking these even longer than 4 years, because I don't even think we were trying to get pregnant when I first started taking them. So it's probably been closer to 6 years. But I read that prenatal vitamins, and specifically, the new chapter ones, were great for your hair. And I started taking them, and my hairdresser that colors my hair in New York, or that colored my hair in New York, was like, he really noticed the difference in the thickness and the texture of my hair when I started taking these vitamins on a regular basis. So that was something that's obviously really important if you're wanting to get pregnant, and if you are pregnant, to take a good quality prenatal vitamin, and this is the one that I like the most. So I will leave the link down below. It's my favorite, and like I said, even if you're not trying to get pregnant, so good for your hair. Like so good for your hair. Cannot say enough about it. Okay, once I found out I was pregnant, as much as we were trying for a really long time and really excited to be pregnant, of course, like anyone, I had that moment of like, okay, so now what do I do? So, of course, what you do is you call your friends that have babies, so that's number one. But the first book that I got was the What to Expect When You're Expecting. This is a classic. It's a fabulous book. I don't have a lot of actual books. I'll get into that in a second, but this was actually sent to me by my acupuncturist, who I was seeing, twice a week while we were prepping for pregnancy. And once they found out that we were pregnant, they sent me this lovely care package. So thank you to them. And this book is fantastic. It's just great. It kind of takes you through everything. If you have complications, even if you're expecting twins, it's in here. It goes into the 4th trimester after. So, I look at it every single week, and I just kind of see what's going on. If you have any questions about things, like 99.99999% of the chance it's going to be in this book. It's a great book. Another book, though, that I had not heard of, that my friend Erin recommended, was Fearless Pregnancy. So I'm a huge Kindle reader. Unfortunately, I could not find this on Kindle, so I did order the book on Amazon. I will leave the link down below. This book is great because, you've got your bases covered with what to expect, right? But let's face it, a lot of weird stuff happens when you're pregnant, and there's so many questions of like, is it safe to do this? Is it safe to do that? What should I be doing? And all of that. So I love this book because I just found, it's basically like this, the general message is like, chill out. Women have been doing this for years and years and years and ages. Like, your body is meant to do this. So it kind of just takes some of that fear out. And I just feel like, especially, for us in America, there's so much like judgment, like you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't drink coffee, you shouldn't color your hair, you shouldn't get your nails done, you shouldn't do blah. It's like, it's enough to make you kind of crazy. So this book is really like, kind of breaks it down, like, girl, take a chill pill, here's what you should be doing. And especially for me, in those first few weeks, and I had some complications, minor ones, but this really helped me through. So I recommend this book highly. And like I said, everything will be linked down below in the description. Okay, so on that topic of all the things that you should be doing and you shouldn't be doing, it's interesting. So being pregnant, I love it. I love how I feel. I've been so lucky. My first trimester, I had no nausea at all. I know some of you probably want to kill me for that, but I figure it's just, the God saying, girl, you worked so hard to get here. We're gonna make this real easy for you now. So, my pregnancy really overall has been super easy. We hope that it stays that way. So that being said though, of course I'm a little bit on the cautious side. I'm 44 years old. This was something that I've wanted for so long. So I want to do the right thing for my little girl and what's going to be the best for my body. So I have not colored my hair. Now, some people color their hair and some people don't. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, right? You can do that if that works for you. You know, other people say, yeah, you can totally color your hair, just don't color the roots. Then there's other, you know, I've gotten on message boards, people say, it's totally fine, color your hair, it's completely fine, it's not gonna harm the baby, as long as you're in a well-ventilated area. I just have chosen not to do it yet. I'm going to do it soon because it's driving me crazy. But what has been saving me, and I've certainly talked about this on Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, because I do quick little videos every single day in my Insta stories. But anyway, it's the Rita Hazan Root Touch Up Concealer. It's the Root Concealer Touch Up Spray. This is, I would say at this point, like almost 50% of my hair right now. So I have a ton of gray hair, you know, and this, luckily, because my hair is lighter, this root spray, this is the blonde, it just blends it in just so well. I've tried other drugstore brands that are maybe like half the price. They do not hold a candle to this. Like, this one's a genius. So if you're not coloring your hair, but I think it's really important when you're pregnant, like all these changes are going on and maybe you're not having the easiest pregnancy and maybe you don't feel so great and you're certainly gonna be exhausted. So all this stuff is happening. To me, I think it's really important that we as women feel beautiful and feel, you know, somewhat like ourselves as all of these changes are happening. I know it seems superficial, or might seem superficial, but this has really been like my bestie the last few months. So I buy it, you know, I don't just buy one, I buy two, and now I feel like I should start buying 3 at a time because I go through it pretty quickly. So I'll leave the link down below for you to get that. Okay, in this vein of, you know, let's call it what it is, somewhat vanity, right? It's important, again, to feel beautiful, to feel confident. And for me, I feel better when I have just a little bit of color. I tend to be a very pale person. My face is just fine because, you know, I can with makeup and bronzer, but I like, you know, I'm living in Miami now and having just a little bit of color on my legs, which for some reason never tan. I've found that having clean tanning products or color products has been really essential. So this is the Beauty by Earth self tanner. I have 2 videos that I can link up above in the cards here, so click on the little eye, and I definitely know I mentioned this product. This is a great self tanner. It is clean and I love it, love it, love it. So I highly recommend this, and it actually smells really good too, which, you know, if you use self tanner, you know that that's not an easy feat. It smells like coconuts. And it's clean, so I don't worry about putting it all over my body because obviously that's your largest organ is your skin. So this just gives me, and it gives such a gorgeous color, so I love that. And another product that I've used for a while, and I was using it before pregnancy, and I just found this out, and I'll tell you how I found out, is the Vita Liberata Body Blur. So this is almost gone, this sucker. I love this. I'm not a huge fan of all of their tanning products. I tried one of their other ones, which I can't remember, and I didn't love it. It didn't give me a good color. But this, the Body Blur, is wonderful because, you know, let's face it, sometimes you didn't put on your self-tanner and you're like, oh, I want to wear like a shorter skirt or a pair of shorts. This is basically like makeup. It does have a self-tanner in it, but it's like makeup for your body, but it's organic and it's clean. So I don't feel bad about using it, especially while I've got the little bumperoo. So I highly recommend this. This is sort of a weird thing, but it's like, you know, you might be having a day where you're feeling kind of like, meh, you know, like I get tired a lot. And you know, we're really more sensitive to smells while you're pregnant. Now, granted, because I didn't have any nausea, I was fine with that, but smelling nice things is also really nice. So I love spray face mist, and this one has been one of my favorites. It's the Caudalie Eau de Beauté spray. Also a super clean product. There's nothing scary in here, and it just smells so refreshing. It's like a day at the spa, like in 2 seconds. Let's enjoy some right now. Oh. Smells so good. It's just like a super, super refreshing smell, and I love it. And it's great, like if you have on makeup and you want to refresh, but also, you know, for a pregnancy essential, it's like, it just gives you that nice sort of minty, delicious spa type of feeling in a moment's notice. So I highly recommend this. And then one other beauty thing, and I also mentioned this in my clean beauty, one of my clean beauty videos, which I will again link it up above, is the Weleda Skin Food. So, you know, I'm like in the middle of my second trimester, I guess. Yeah, or I'm like halfway through pregnancy now. Luckily, like no stretch marks yet. Obviously, I'm sure my third trimester is when I'll start getting much bigger. But you know, I've been really conscientious of making sure every single time that I shower that I lather up with this body butter. It's very, very, very moisturizing, and I'm just paying really close attention to my bump, my hips, and my breasts, because these guys have grown too. So just want to make sure that, like, you know, can you prevent stretch marks? No. Like, research really says no. It depends on your genetics, it depends on the collagen in your skin, it also depends on how much weight you gain, you know, so at this point, I don't have any. We'll see, fingers crossed, but I want to prevent if I can, and if nothing else, it just feels really nice because you connect with your baby and you're rubbing your belly and it feels so good, and you know, just connecting with your body. But this is really great and clean. Something else that is really, really helpful when it comes to clean beauty, pregnant or not, is a new app that my sister-in-law, thank you Christina, turned me on to, and it's the app called Think Dirty. So it's a cheeky little name, but what's so amazing about it when you use it is you can search any beauty product. I think they have cleaning products as well, and you can just scan the barcode. So you just open up the app, you scan the barcode, and if it's in there, it will rate it from 0 to 10. 0 being the cleanest, you know, 10 being like the dirtiest. And so what I do is I try to make sure that all of the products that I'm using, and again, this is pregnant or not, that they stay within that like 0 to 3 range. I think once you get into 4, that's when it's like kind of like halfsies, you know, kind of dirty. And then obviously in the red zone is like, you know, you should probably choose another product. So it's a fantastic app if you, like me, are really conscientious about choosing cleaner products. I highly recommend it. And then if you see something that's not included in the app, you can submit it, which I think is really cool. So check out that app. I'll leave it down below, and definitely let me know in the comments if you use that app or if you download it, because it's also really fun, you know. And I know that it works for US, Canada, and I think UK, so I think it's pretty worldwide. Like for instance, that's how I found out that the Vita Liberata was a clean product. And I just didn't even know. I mean, with tanning, it's just like, I just want the color, and I was so happy to know this. I knew it was organic, but I didn't know that it was like a cleaner product. So I definitely recommend that app. Okay, so another pregnancy essential for me has been snacks. I'm in my bedroom, so I don't have any snacks here to share with you, but I just did a whole video all about healthy snacks, so you can click on that. I'll leave it linked up above. I am hungry, y'all. Like, the hunger is real. So again, because I didn't have morning sickness or any kind of nausea throughout my pregnancy, nor did I have major food aversions. I had some where it was like, I'd rather not have this, I'd rather have that, and things that I incorporated more, but snacking is definitely something that is essential for me during my pregnancy. So I have it usually at least 2 snacks a day, you know, so I'll have my breakfast, and then usually about 2.5 hours later, I find that I'm hungry again and I want to have a little snack. So snacking, super, super essential. Like I said, I break down everything about choosing healthier snacks, you know, again, whether you're pregnant or not, in the video that I'll link up above here, but you know, making sure that I'm having enough protein, because you are growing a human being, is really important. And then having some healthy fat mixed in is really essential, because that's going to help you to feel satisfied and satiated. So that's what you want. I've been eating a lot of nuts, you know, a lot of you know, lean proteins, lots of avocados, so you know, all that. But all of that is in the details in that video, so you should check that out. Okay, so one other thing. So feeling good, feeling like yourself, you know, so working out. Now, again, I was not able to work out during my first trimester pretty much at all, because I had some complications. I had some bleeding during my first trimester, and my doctor was like, you can take a walk and that's about it. Then as that started subsiding, I was able to start incorporating some more toning work. Now, yay, I'm able to exercise, and truly, you know, everyone's pregnancy is different, so there's not a blanket statement here. So most importantly, you have to talk to your doctor and see what they say, and also really listen to your body. You know, what works for me and feels great for me might not work for you. So at this point now, you know, in the middle of my second trimester, I am doing total body transformation. I'm doing low impact cardio. I have zero desire to jump around or do anything. It's not to say that, you know, like your baby's not gonna fall out, but again, it's just what feels best for me right now. But you know, make no mistake, low impact workouts, you will work up a sweat. And also as you're pregnant and your pregnancy changes are happening, you know, certain workouts that might have been a little bit easier for you, you find yourself sweating and huffing and puffing. So, you know, low impact cardio for me, doing toning workouts, you know, I'm using my bands, I'm using light weights, so all of that work has really helped, you know. So I'll be totally honest with you. So far in my pregnancy, I've gained 9 pounds. I went to the doctor yesterday, that was like my 18 and a half weeks. You know, visit, and I was actually really surprised because sometimes how we feel, and you know, we see all these changes and we're like, whoa, like, you know, and it's great. It's like, I'm not a scale person anyway, but I was also like pleasantly surprised. I was like, okay, 9 pounds, that's great. You know, I'm almost at that halfway point. You know, for someone of my body type, you know, 20, 25 pounds is a healthy, you know, weight gain. So moving my body feels really good. So all of the workouts that are inside of Total Body Transformation are fantastic because we have so many toning workouts inside of there, and we have loads and loads of low impact workouts. So I'll leave a link down below for that. You know, if the doors are closed, you can hop into the wait list, which you should hop into the wait list because we give you some really good goodies while you wait. But yeah, it's that's what I've been doing, and that's been another thing to help me to feel like myself more. Another thing that's been helping is, because I'm not getting my hair done, is I have gotten my nails done. I was a little bit nervous about it, and then I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. So, you know, again, some people will say like, don't use nail polish, don't get your nails done. I didn't get a pedicure, gross, I know, for the first trimester, just because I thought like if I get a cut or an infection, I was being super cautious. Again, you do you, baby boo. But now that I'm in my second trimester, I'm feeling good. You know, getting a pedicure is just fine, and getting my nails done, it just makes, again, it helps you to feel like, okay, all these changes are happening, but I sort of feel like myself. So it's a really nice thing. You can also do some research. Again, you can use that Think Dirty app on which brands of nail polishes are cleaner. I've done that before, and I just try to make best choices, okay? So that's been really great. So I already said working out, and then healthy food, so snacks, but just really making sure that you're eating real food, really important, okay? You know, you are not eating for two. I know that you probably know this because that's just such an old way of thinking, but you know, you don't need to eat for two. I believe that calorie-wise, not that I'm a calorie counter, you only need like a couple hundred extra calories. So the truth is your body's gonna make you eat. You know what I mean? Like the things that I'm drawn to, like I'm just kind of eating. Like it's like, oh, what do I feel like eating? Like last night for dinner, I split a burger with my husband, and did I have some fries? Heck yeah, I did. But I also ate a salad for lunch. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like just eating real healthy food is really, really important. And again, better for you, better for the baby. So, you know, you might have some weird cravings. You might have a desire for, you know, some sweets or something like that. Don't beat yourself up. This is not the time to do that. However, you know, you still are growing a human being. So making sure that you're eating, you know, an abundance of vegetables, healthy fats, lean proteins, you know, some really good complex carbs, and your body's gonna really tell you that will really, really help you. So, I think that's pretty much it for my essentials thus far. These are kind of, you know, they're pregnancy essentials, but they're also like life essentials. So I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know by leaving me a comment down below. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And that's what I have for you today. So I will see you next time, and talk soon. Bye.